Well, I was definitely a part-time Christian, kept Jesus in, the proverbial little box to take out on Sunday. And I thought I was leading this good life, but really I was living a lie. I had deep alcohol issues, and I thought I could still be the good father, the good husband. I went from good job to good job, but I would lose them. I knew why. It's because of my alcoholism. Kept on drinking. I ended up in bankruptcy, which was very difficult for me emotionally and mentally, and my home went into foreclosure. So by moving here, I had this new start and a new job. I felt I had everything lined up again. And the time came where my employer actually one day asked me confidentially if I had some, substance abuse issues or alcohol issues, and I said yes. He said, "Would you like to get help?" And I said yes. I still didn't take it as seriously as I could have. I ended up walking into work one morning and finding out that I had lost my job, that I was being evicted from the home that they were renting to me. I saw my whole world coming apart. I was angry. I should have been angry at myself, but at first I was angry at those around me. It wasn't fair. I deserved better. I had a bunch of little excuses lined up that tried to justify my existence. On the day that I lost my job and was told I needed to find a new place to live, I threatened to take my life. As ridiculous as that is, it's just how I felt. I felt my insurance policy was the only thing good that I had left to give my family. It's a level of loneliness that you just don't want to go there. My employer did the right thing and called the police, and I ended up in a non-voluntary admission to a hospital. I hit bottom. I even briefly thought, well, Jesus brought me to this point, and Jesus didn't bring me to that point. I brought myself to that point. I considered myself a Christian, but I never had a relationship with Jesus. I never read the Bible. I didn't know the Old Testament from the New. Jesus, stood by and said, as my good friend would say, "Are you done yet? Do you want to keep going on your own? Are you done yet? Are you ready?" And then he held out his hands to me, and he helped me up. And it was the most beautiful thing in the world. And when I went home the next day, I knew I had a lot of rebuilding to do. I had nothing, other than Jesus. I prayed very hard on, asking Jesus just to lead me. If somebody said, "Where are you going to live at the end of the month?" I didn't know, and I didn't need to know. I knew that if I abided in Him, everything was going to work its way out. My wife had a very difficult time with it, as you can imagine. We prayed together, and we, went to church together, and we probably had the closest month of our marriage in 32 years. At the end of my, about 3-week, 1-month process, I found a better position than I had before. It's in the same town that I live in. Before I was commuting. We found a place to live. We all knew people in our lives who were very close to Jesus, and you always thought, is that real? Is that normal? My life is nothing like what it was before. My name is the same. I'm married to the same woman, only better. I have the same children, only better. But there's a peace that I have found that I just didn't have. If you feel you're at a point of hopelessness and there's nothing left, please understand there's everything left. There's nothing more precious to me than my relationship with Jesus, my relationship with my wife, and my relationship with my children. And they knew me at my worst. And I looked at them and I said, don't wait till you're 53. Don't waste all that time.